Hello, hello, drag queens, and goodbye, Osmus Nation.
Oh.
Another pod. We're back at it.
We're back at it. You really think you're going to beat me?
Oh, of course,
I have
dude.
strangers coming up on the street and whispering, Osmus Nation.
Oh, really?
Everywhere. They're done with you. They're done with you. You got to change it. I was talking to someone. They said the name was offensive again, too.
Oh, who was it?
I cannot remember now that it was someone at a show. Someone, not a comic.
It was a non-comic?
A non-comic was like drag queens? I don't think so.
Was it a woman?
It was a woman.
Well,
It was a woman. A white woman. I don't think she was blonde.
I guess I'll have to consider.
You only listen to women?
If a woman says it.
It should be the drag of bitches.
No.
Drag of bitches. Come on. That's way better.
Drag queens, everyone's on board with it. Everyone's on board with it.
I would love to see you at a drag show. It would blow your fucking mind.
I think some drag queens would like my act.
What?
I think some drag queens would like what I have to say.
I don't think so. I don't think they
Nobody would like what you're wearing right now.
I am wearing. This is the oldest
dumbest
shirt I have. It's 15 years old. I wear it in times of. This is when I know I gotta do laundry. I bring out the llama shirt.
Oh,
I got the chest hair flowing.
I got chest hair. I actually got a compliment on my chest hair recently.
You got a compliment on your chest hair?
Yeah, the girl.
God,
This girl
you really
was like, "Hey,
hang out with some intellectual titans."
listen, dude.
Good. Alex, look at your chest hair.
It doesn't mean you don't have to be smart or stupid to like chest hair.
Your chest hair isn't even that good. It's you can't even see it below the neck. You have to pull your shirt down to see it.
Well, no, you have neck hair.
I'm fucking overflowing with alpha.
That's why my chest hair is good, because it's not too much.
No one's ever said it's too much. They're like, "Oh God, Jeff, we want more."
No,
they're always like, "Oh, I'm just alpha brained out." Everyone.
The 3 women you've been with have not said that. Okay,
they do. They like to twirl their fingers in after a raucous 30-second love making.
13.
I've been hitting 30 recently.
Oh, right. We talked about this.
I count in my head. I count the strokes. I'm like, get to 30. I swear to God.
2.
1, 2. And then I squeal on every prime number.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, here's a question. What's a prime number?
Oh, God.
Oh, no. Oh,
no, wait.
no.
Prime number first. Okay, I'm back on the spot.
A prime number. What is a prime number?
That can be divided in 2?
No. Actually, the exact opposite.
Oh, the ones that can't be divided.
What do you mean by can't be divided? That doesn't really make any sense.
Like, when I think of a prime number, like,
what's an example?
I'd be like 12. 12 is a prime number.
No, not. That's like that's a divisible by 12, 6.
Oh,
4,
okay, that means 3, it can't be. Okay,
2.
so it's the opposite. So prime means that it can't be, like 13, right?
13.
Okay, that's what I
meant. Okay.
We're safe, drag queens.
Well, I mean, you need a lot of pushing towards the ledge.
No,
there.
no.
He did
We're
not
safe.
get that on his own accord, ladies and gentlemen.
Prime number,
Portugal.
number.
Portugal.
I'm so sorry, Portugal.
What was that?
That
was a bizarre Chinese.
No. It's if you do an ambiguous accent, it's not racist.
Well,
I'm so sorry, Portugal.
What? Oh no. Well, if you think that was
I
offensive,
don't know, prime number.
What was that?
I don't know prime number.
Oh God. Okay. Well, if you thought that was offensive and it offended you, hit us up. We'll give you $1. That was fucked up.
Jeff will send you $1 because my flag is in the sand. My flag is in the
You've
sand.
decided where you stand. After last week, you said Indian men aren't attractive.
Did I say that? I said that live?
You said that, but you backtracked and said you were wrong. Thank God.
Oh,
America.
yeah, because the one Indian dude in
you had this guy you hated, so you hated on the whole country
oh,
of
right.
India.
But in the Sound of Metal, there's an Indian dude. He's fucking hot.
The Sound of Metal?
It's a movie about a drummer. It came out maybe a year or 2 ago. I think you'd like it.
I would like that. You don't like metal music. You're not cool.
I guess I don't like. I like a little bit of Metallica.
Metallica rocks. Friend of the pod, Metallica. Friend of the pod.
Sure.
We love it. And Alex also, he's making fun of what I'm wearing. He's wearing a band T-shirt.
Waxahachie.
30 years old.
Likes.
3 weeks in a row, he's worn a band T-shirt.
Band tees, right?
Band
Rib.
T-shirt.
I wear them in the house now, dude. I wear them in the house.
We're not in the fucking house, baby.
Dude,
We're
this is
in the
my
pod
house.
cave.
You're in my house, Jeff.
Oh, please.
You're in my house, bitch.
Oh, please. I'm ahead of you 49-0. It's
Absolutely
not. Even
not.
close.
No, dude.
Oh my God. I'm a 1 seed and you're a 16
We've
seed.
got about 40 minutes of you fucking your pillow talking.
You know
about
what? You guys probably heard the news. Rihanna's pregnant. I did it, baby. I finally gave her a good load.
You finally planted your seed.
I gave her the good push, and we got a baby Fenty coming out.
Yeah, you got a couple throw pillows.
yeah, a couple little throw pillows.
Thank God. You did
ASAP cocky, they call me. Oh, just a little topical humor, ladies and gentlemen.
ASAP cocky.
It wasn't the
because
best.
he got Rihanna pregnant.
You don't. Yeah, he got Rihanna pregnant.
I
They're
saw
dating
that
or
on
married.
Twitter
I
or
don't know.
something.
I don't really care, but it was a good joke. Fun little riff for the fans.
I don't think you.
I could care less
what does
about
that have to? I
celebrities.
mean, what do you even do with that?
ASAP cocky.
I mean, no, but you don't know. Like, why are you up to date on what's going on in Rihanna's life?
Because my girlfriend said, "Oh, Rihanna's pregnant." She tries to keep me up with like pop culture because I don't really make an effort. So she'll tell me, "Oh, Machine Gun Kelly killed someone," or I don't know, whatever the fuck he did. I don't know anything about him.
Machine Gun Kelly.
I hate that guy. He sucks.
He does suck.
He's an absolute loser.
He's
Not
got-
like us. We are cool.
We're cool. We're cool.
We
We're
are
cool.
cool. Machine Gun Kelly, we're cool like you.
No, we're cooler than Machine Gun
We're
Kelly.
cooler than Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, we should dye your hair blonde.
You think frosted tips are
Like
for me?
No, actually.
Frosted tips.
Well, I'm trying to think, James. You can chime in. What do you think? Something Jeff like? What like how we could update Jeff's look a little bit?
I don't need
if
an update.
If anyone needs help with the looks, it's you.
I
right
am
now.
doing just fine. Women salivate over my taut body.
You could eat more salad. You could have more salad.
I should have
You
more protein.
Should have more
That's
salad.
true.
And protein. We could do something about the body.
I've been doing push-ups more and doing YouTube workouts, and boy, is it tough.
YouTube workouts.
What? That's what everyone does these days.
Who's your guy?
That's not
It's
true.
a woman. I only listen to women.
For sure.
Thank God.
Okay.
I can't remember her name. I can't remember.
That's probably why they're not actually working, because you don't subconsciously respect her.
I don't
That's
respect
why.
her. Well, I'm going in. It's like a 10-minute workout. I'm like, 10 minutes. I'm gonna have to do this 3 times.
Of course, it's a class. This woman class.
But then I'm on the ground panting and heaving at
Yeah.
6 minutes in. I'm so fucking out of shape. It's pathetic.
I know we can
I'm
change
training
that,
for
Jeff.
our big mile run.
Oh yeah.
We're running in mid-April, everyone.
When my heart's not inflamed, we can
Oh
do it.
my! Not again! I can't talk about myocarditis again.
All right, last thing.
You having myocarditis flare up this weekend?
I did. The doctor told me I could drink on Friday.
The doctor get you. You're out on the town. You're about to order a Miller Lite. You're like, I gotta call Dr. Roberts.
Well, he was
I
like, it's actually
gotta
Dr. Weinberg. So
Okay. Jews are friend of the pod.
Jews are friends of the
Jews
pod.
are friends of the pod.
Jews are respected and trusted in this pod.
Oh, well, not by you. You keep wanting more of them.
I am a bit skeptical.
Actually, Weinberg, I'm gonna go talk to
That's true.
Dr. Goering over here.
It wasn't because it
That's
wasn't
a ref that went over your head.
It wasn't solely because he was Jewish. I wanted a second opinion. Maybe 10%.
You wanted 4 second opinions. That's how little you trusted Dr. Weinberg.
That's how little I trusted my Jewish cardiologist.
4 Jewish doctors equal 1 Aryan doctor in
He
your
t-
life. in
Yeah,
your
I was like,
mind.
can we get a Swedish guy in here?
Yeah.
He told me, he's like, don't drink for a week, so I don't drink for a whole week. Even when I was courtside at the fucking Bulls game. I'll talk about that in a
Wow,
second.
courtside at the Bulls.
I
And
know.
everyone's like, that's the guy who was good a decade ago.
Yeah, that guy, I actually played in the United Center a decade ago.
You did? For
Yeah.
a high school tournament?
College, NCAA tournament.
Wow. Oh,
bitch.
yeah, right. Okay.
When you were getting high with your friends reading the Bible,
I did not
I was
get high in high
playing
school.
Florida State.
I actually was anti-drugs and alcohol in high school. We made
No, this
fun
is
of
college.
Oh, yeah, I was very cool in college.
Yeah, but you're still reading the Bible.
Sorry, I'm reading the most famous book ever written. Oh my god.
That's just because people were forced to read it for 1,000
good.
years. That's the only reason why it's
It
famous.
has great parts. The Bible's a good book. Everyone should read it.
The Bible's trajectory in the last probably 10 years has probably gone so downhill.
The Bible's trajectory?
Its sales are probably plummeting.
Absolutely not. Have you ever been in a town outside
I thought you were
Chicago?
gonna say, have I been to a Barnes and Noble?
Yeah, well, I doubt that.
On
but
accident.
the last time you were in a Barnes
I've
and Noble,
been to more Starbucks in the Barnes and Noble than I have in the Barnes and Noble.
You're just going, where's Maxim?
I'd be like,
you guys got the new Maxim?
I go to the Starbucks in the Barnes and Noble. Like, hey, can I get a Frappuccino cream, a vanilla bean cream Frappuccino?
And you're having trouble reading the fucking menu.
Yeah,
like
Frappuccino.
Have a book, Frappuccino. Oh God.
I'm trying to read it. Anyways, I had a flare up. Here's what happened was I had a beer after my hot set at the Lincoln Lodge. Had a hot one.
We
Once
all have
again,
different definitions of hot.
And
some lower the bar.
And then this girl texted me to meet her out.
It's the same girl you've been hanging out with. This poor lady.
Sad lady.
She's probably seeing a few Jewish therapists.
Right. She's
after what you've been doing to her.
She said she sees a therapist once a month. It's probably up to a couple times a week now.
Yeah, exactly.
So then I go to so I'm trying to stick to beer, but then the people she's with, I go to this like clubby bar in the West Loop. I'm like, I'm out of my element. It's called Bandit. I'm like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This is kind of lame.
They're playing EDM music.
It's like it's
that loud.
shit.
You can't hear anyone.
Can't hear.
It's the worst.
Immediately, the guy or like the people she's with, he like sees me. He's, hey man, you want a drink? He's at the bar. Gets me a drink. It's a vodka soda. So I'm already. So now I'm switching up.
No vodka. It flares my myocarditis. Actually.
Yeah, dude. The outer walls of my heart may not be able to take that kind of.
I imagine
kind of
you in
mix-up.
a loud bar with the bass is thumping. The myocarditis flares up when
Buddy.
I have vodka.
Yeah.
You're just screaming in this guy's ear. He's like,
Beer before liquor. Never been sicker, Mike. So then I start pounding vodka sodas because he's next to the bar, so he keeps like
keeps funneling to you.
So I have a few.
Are you dancing?
No, she's dancing though. So the
She's
girl's
dancing and you're not
I'm just
dancing?
like I'm just trying to like I'm trying to sway like a big building, you know. I'm just like, oh, hey, I like this.
Oh my God.
I like Kanye, you know.
You're not dancing at all?
I can't, bro. Like, listen,
I know
Jeff,
you
don't
can't
even
dance.
fucking.
I can't dance either. It's a disability. I can't do it. I cannot dance.
You were born with the
I was
inability.
born without the ability to dance.
The doctor came in your mom with his clipboard and said, "I'm sorry, Mrs. Osmus. Your son can't
He
dance."
has autism and he can't dance.
Yeah. We found a bunch of lead in his blood, and unfortunately, he won't be able to dance.
Asbestos too.
Yeah.
I'm riddled.
So then I go to the other end of the bar, and all they have, I immediately like. A lot of people in line, and the lady she just like looks at me. She goes, "What do you want?" Instead of going Bud Light, I see there's a Two Hearted there. And Two Hearted is high in alcohol.
Two Hearted, friend of the pod, best. We would love
such
to be sponsored by
a good
Two
beer,
Hearted.
but it's like high in alcohol content. I'm like, this is probably fucking.
Two Hearted, an ironic beer for a man crippled by a heart disease.
Who probably has a fourth of a heart right now.
Alex is just wishing he had a two hearts.
I wish I had two hearts.
A little something to think about, America.
Yeah, that riff sucked. Anyways, so
it was more poignant than funny. It's just something to think about.
Drink that, and then kind of take it easy.
You're getting an IPA at this discotheque?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably covered in dust. No one's ordered that in
No
a
one's
decade.
ordered it in a long time.
It's all fucking...
I know. I've got a flannel on.
No, you didn't.
No, I just had a regular sweater on.
Thank God.
I got recognized. A girl was like, "Hey, I was at your show at Soho House."
Wow.
Didn't say I was funny though.
No, that's the worst.
The other girl said I was funny though. This group of girls. They were all like, "Hey, we were at Soho House." One girl was like, "I saw you." One girl said, "I saw you." The other girl was, "Yeah, you were funny." The other girl didn't say I was. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, she wasn't like, "Oh yeah, you were funny."
Oh yeah. No, she was just like she just kind of stood there, and I was like, "Well, that's all you need as a comic."
I mean,
is like I don't know.
It's so rare to meet honest people in this world. I'm just glad she had the guts
to tell
she had
me
the guts not to lie to you.
that my act was middling at
tell
best.
you. That's so funny.
Drink the Two Hearted, and then we go back to her place, and
There we go.
But now I'm kind of loose, dude.
He's
This is
lit
where
up.
I
His
kind of
heart's beating erratically.
I kind of go off the deep end here. I see that she's got a Polish vodka like sitting on her counter.
Is she Polish?
No,
Thank
she's not.
God. Okay.
She's not
Good.
Polish, but
We don't like the Polish people.
she visited Poland once, and she brought back this Polish vodka. She's like, yeah, that's that old. She's like, that's this like old Polish vodka that me and my roommate were trying to finish, and I was like, I'll finish.
No, you didn't. I'll finish it.
You know, so
you took it on as like an 18-year-old challenge.
I was such a bro. I was being such a bitch.
You're rushing teak.
I was basically just like, yeah, this is, and I was like, oh, this is good. Then I took so I took a shot. I was like, and I pulled the whole like trying to be a guy, like a fucking dude. Just be like,
my!
This is pretty good. I ripped 2 more shots.
You had 3 shots of vodka yourself.
I had probably 3 shots in about 6 minutes.
Oh my God, you're an idiot.
I know,
That's
dude.
Such loser shit.
So then,
what happened to you?
And then we go to. I spend the night. We do the thing. Next
You're
morning,
able to have sex after 3 shots of Polish vodka.
The sex. I mean, who's to say it was good? But
she could easily say.
But it happened. And then we had more. I don't want to give
morning
too much.
sex.
I don't want to give too much away. But listen, we
How
did
is saying you had sex giving too much away?
yeah, you're right. I've said a lot of
you
it.
said
I've
you've
gone
gone through the whole story.
The girl that was biting me, I guess that I probably could have left that out, but no, we said.
Well,
that.
you just said it right now.
No,
yeah.
the biter. I'm talking about from back in November.
Oh, right. Didn't this
December.
girl? Didn't you get bit over the weekend?
No.
Oh, that was you sent me a picture. That was old.
No, I got scratched.
Oh, you got scratched. He got scratched.
Oh,
Could women make it any more clear they don't like Alex? They're trying to harm him physically.
The scratches were deep, dude.
Wow.
I got scratched up. I sent him to our group chat, but then I unsent it because then Matt was like, "Oh, Drago, sucks this week."
Oh God.
Anyway,
you were bleeding. Were they bleeding? I didn't get to see the pics.
No, they weren't bleeding.
Dang.
So then that was the problem. So obviously I'm hungover the next day, and I have to go to the Northwestern Illinois game with my boy Tyler.
Wow.
And I couldn't like nurse the hangover at all.
You just went for it and drank?
I had 1 beer, and then my chest was just like, cooked.
You're just not the man you used to be.
We're
gonna look back at this before COVID and after COVID.
The booster has made me not COVID, Jeff. This is my booster.
Oh, you're back on it. He's back on it, blaming science, America.
Fauci, you're an Italian Ellen DeGeneres. You're a fraud. You're a fake.
Take that on the road.
Yeah.
Go in fucking Corn, Iowa. Fauci is an Italian Ellen DeGeneres.
He is.
They would lose their minds.
He's fraudulent. So so then I had to take.
You're gonna be the new opener for Jim Brewer, the anti-vax comic.
Be like, I got my booster. Bad idea.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So then basically the rest, like all day yesterday, I just had to chill out. The girl came
all
over.
day. Yeah. So you're still 2 days later. You're still
I feel
out
good.
of it?
I feel good today. Sunday I felt okay, but Saturday night
he felt so sick he could not go to my headlining debut at Zany's Comedy
Well, I actually
Club.
had a nice night. The girl came over, we got sushi, watched the Bourdain documentary.
Could have brought her to the show.
I'm not gonna have her see you do. I mean, you're 45.
I mean, after
Jeff,
I do an hour,
Jeff,
I bet she's not gonna want to do an hour with Alex.
Your
I'll
45
tell you
is just maybe your old hour was there, but I mean the new hour.
The
needs
new hour
work.
is good. Oh, are you serious?
Saw a lot of
My new
shows at
hour-
Madison.
My new hour rips, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, when you're doing crowd work.
Crowd work takes skill.
That's not your hour, though.
Crowd work takes skill.
Okay.
Some of the best comics in the world do crowd work. And I do crowd work as well.
Some of the worst comics in the world.
Some of the worst comics as well, yeah.
So, that was my weekend, but it was fun. Lodge was great.
That's good. Lincoln Lodge. Good venue.
I had a good time. I just need to take it easy. I probably won't drink. I honestly can tell you.
You got to call up Weinberg and see.
I'm probably not
Come
going
on, can I have a claw tonight, Doc?
I'm really
Let me
not
have
going
a
to drink.
claw.
I probably won't drink for another 2 or 3 weeks for sure.
Yeah, drinking is bad. We should all stop drinking.
Oh, shut up, Jeff.
Let's go. No, what?
You drink all the time.
I know it's bad. I'm really anxious today. I feel really terrible.
You've got no moral code. You have a philosophy degree, and you have no moral code.
I
Can you
have
explain
a religion
that?
degree, and I know.
You have
Alex
weren't you a triple major?
Religion, history, and languages and cultures of Asia.
Yeah, so philosophy you couldn't really get past.
Philosophy was a little too hard. Yeah,
Yeah, it
I'm
was
sure
a little
you would have
too
been the
hard.
king of philosophy.
Well, I at least have
You're-
a moral compass.
You'd write your thesis paper on whether people like McDonald's or Wendy's. The philosophical implications of the Big Mac. That would be your paper.
Socrates would have been a Wendy's bro.
Yeah, exactly. Wendy sucks, and I stand by that opinion.
You suck.
You're
All right,
absolutely wrong.
what do you got? What's your weekend?
Oh, my weekend. Just another weekend of headlining around America.
Ugh,
You know,
spare me.
if you don't know, ladies and gentlemen, the headliner is the most important performer on the show. People love the headliner. They hate the feature.
Sometimes people come up to the feature after and go, "I liked you better."
No, they don't.
I liked
They
it
do
better.
not do that. They do not. You know,
Well,
I've been
well,
doing
did that with me with Ed Zanies last week, but
with who was the headline? Well, we can't
not gonna
say. You
say.
can't say. Okay, it wasn't me. I'll tell you that much. It wasn't me. A friend of the pod.
when Jeff's on his home turf, people are nicer to him than he should be. But
Oh, whatever. I've been doing this fun thing where you get. Well, you don't know this yet, but when you're a headliner, you'll know. They give you your headshot to sign and put on the wall. I doubt they'll ever do this for you, but I gotta sign it. I've been signing a QAnon quote on it every time.
Jeff. It's so nobody gets it, dude.
The people who do though love it. Where we go one, we go all.
Your brand of like quasi like Reddit humor is so overdone and overplayed, and I just really think
don't get it.
And I just really think that you're gonna have your comeuppance someday.
Oh, I mean, I
can't
will be
wait.
shot on stage one day.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, I'll be in Tuscaloosa.
You're like, hey, do you have a gun on you, you little bitch? Pa!
That will be how I go down.
And then I'll be in the back and I'll run up
I'll be like,
after
Alex, we
featuring.
need you to do headline.
Don't worry, guys. I got another 20.
Alex got another 20 on dating. And guess what, Alabama? He only dates white women, so you're going to love him.
Guess what, guys? Jeff's just like on the floor.
I'm gurgling blood.
pulsating.
The
Don't-
show must go
I'm like,
on.
can someone get this beta off the stage? It's
You
time.
would step on my neck during your closer.
It is my time to shine. Tuscaloosa, you are in good hands.
You can't see it, ladies and gentlemen, but he's hard as a rock describing this scenario. He's got his dick in hand. And
Every time I get off stage and Jeff gets on, I go, I hope someone's holding. I hope someone's packing heat right now.
You just go around the audience whispering, he's a member of the radical left. He's a socialist.
Yeah.
Take him out.
He thinks you shouldn't have your guns.
The thing is, people
He
do
thinks universal health care is a good idea.
I do not.
Really?
No. I'm not an idiot.
Jesus.
Of course I support you.
Even I think universal health care is a good idea.
Yeah, after your big scare, you could have gone to 25 more doctors. if
After
you had
what I
universal
spent
health
on my
care.
testing, I am all for universal health care.
That's so funny that it took you. People don't care until it hurts their own pocketbook.
It's true.
And you're talking about not having a moral compass.
Yeah.
You couldn't imagine dignified health care for the world till it hit him in the pocket.
That's true.
And isn't that selfish?
1,100 ultrasound. Everyone should get free ultrasounds.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You know what? I hate to say it, but I have to get the booster now, and
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
You have made me apprehensive. Your
Yeah,
lies
I know
have
you're not-
filtered into my brain.
Are you about to? Are you gonna
I
get
have
it?
to get it because someone said I can't open for them unless I get it. I gotta get boosted.
Oh
I have
my
to do it.
God.
And I
I
hear is Alex going, myocarditis. Myocarditis.
I hope it torches you. Dude.
Yeah.
I hope it absolutely.
I know you
torches
do,
you.
and I know I've done some bad things to God in the past, and I think this could be his
to,
time.
To God.
I think this could be the time where he gets me back. Okay?
Yeah, I
And
mean,
I'm not
you've been talking down to the Lord Mayo the last month.
Myocarditis is gonna come with a vengeance.
Lord
on
Mayo
me.
will strike down on your ass.
I can already only do 10 push-ups. It's gonna be cut in half for the rest of my life.
I know.
God, I'm really scared. I'm doing it tomorrow, I think. So
Where you-
wish me luck.
Moderna
Going to
or Pfizer?
Mariano's, Pfizer.
Oh, I did Moderna.
Yo, good. We're in the clear.
Yeah, Moderna's such a knockoff. Fucking.
It's not. It's an evil pharmacy company, but they did it right.
No, they didn't.
I don't. I can't. I don't want this podcast to be
Okay.
flagged by the
Okay, let's do
YouTube
some
censors.
questions. We'll do some questions.
Do some questions. I can't do this anti-vax talk anymore.
The vax is
What is it?
the vax is a myth. The vax is a myth.
Not that the vax is bad. It's a myth.
Okay.
It's not real.
The vax is a yeah. Okay,
He's got
this
some
question is from
questions.
Caden Fossler.
Oh, she was at the show last night.
She saw me at Laugh Factory and
Wow.
then followed me and then followed you from that.
Wow. Friends helping friends.
Yeah, but
That's how it works here.
Just know where you come from.
Caden, who do you like more? Call into the pod. Who do you like better? This is a perfect answer.
All right, Caden. You know what to do.
I mean,
She said, since Jeff loves Russia, we need his thoughts on potential World War III. Who's he siding with?
we already did Russia. I mean, you mean in the whole world?
She goes, I'm thinking in a grand scheme.
Oh, if everyone's fighting?
I guess, yeah, I would ask you this too. In a grand scheme, if there was a World War III, who do you think would be pioneering? Like, who would be the big sides? Who like what countries would be pitted against each other?
Who would be the big sides? A man of eloquence.
Rice.
Rice.
And hummus.
Right.
In World War III, what
sides?
Yeah.
Oh no, that was actually kind of funny. I didn't get it. That was my fault. That was fun. Who would you got? China's gonna win. China's gonna win.
It'll be China, America, or
China, America, and Russia's a power player. You don't know who they're gonna be on. And India's big too.
Does India have a good
they got a good
army?
Really? Yeah, they got a good Pakistan too.
So we want India on our team.
India would be on our side. It would be
really.
Yeah, India. We'd probably get Mexico. Brazil's a big power player as well.
They got a good military.
Oh yeah, huge country.
What do they got?
I don't know what exactly they got. Navy? Guns and they got a big navy. We're gonna beat. We would get crushed by China. I hate to say it.
Would it go nuclear?
It would not go nuclear. No. Because then you're conquering a wasteland. You can't destroy the place you're gonna conquer.
Yeah, we take it to the ground.
We go underground.
ground and pound.
We don't do anything. We will be dead in the first 5 minutes of the war. We are not gonna last long. As big of a game as I talk.
I know. I'll be exempt.
You're a big target.
Because my heart condition. I'll be exempt, and then that's where I get the headline.
You'll be hit by a stray bullet. You'll be hit by a stray bullet.
I'll be walking into a war zone.
Yeah, you might be called up to the NBA if they start drafting the NBA players.
No.
Just like
I'll play for the Bulls, yeah.
Yeah, get Alex on the Bulls.
So it'll be China, America, and you're probably going to China.
I mean, I'd be a double agent. I could infiltrate.
You couldn't lie.
I can lie. I do it every time. I tell Alex, good set.
I'm not wearing a wire.
You don't no wire on me.
No.
You're not going to get anything from me, Mr. China.
Thanks for having me, Mr. China. Do you have any jerky?
Hey, Mr. China, you got any secrets about the big bad USA?
Mr. China, I love some miso soup and not your plans to dominate the world.
Miso want your information. Come on.
Miso want your blueprints.
Miso want your blueprints.
Miso want your information.
Well, there comes a low moment in every pod episode where you have to think about what you've done. I'd like to issue an immediate apology to the Chinese people for what I said, but it was funny.
Question 2 from Mike Racine, great comic, friend of the pod.
Mike Racine, friend of the pod, great comedian.
How does it know to feel that if Jeff lost his arms in an accident, he could still come? So funny.
I mean, he ain't lying.
It is crazy.
I broke both my arms at the same time last summer. I still plowed the pillow. I propped myself up on my cast, immobile, and I did it.
No, you did.
Yeah, of course I did. I'm not gonna not come for a month.
Did you? Oh, wait, how many times did you come in a month for real?
Probably like 3 or 4.
You probably come once a week.
Yeah.
That's like me with my myocarditis. I probably only jack off like once a week.
Now because of myocarditis.
Well, yeah, the chest pain just doesn't make me it doesn't make me horny.
I need.
So you were propping yourself.
I have nothing to say.
You were propping. Although I did have sex a few times this week. I want to get that out.
Okay, brag. Yeah.
I'm back, baby.
He's back.
So
okay.
So you propped yourself up with your casts on?
Yeah, because it was a full arm cast.
You looked horrendous with those
I did look really
on.
bad. If people don't know the story, because you're new to the pod, I broke both my arms last summer. I broke both my arms, both my elbows, and both my wrists while biking with a book in my hand.
Oh, yeah, and you brought a book today, right?
I brought a book to the pod today called Black Earth. It's about Russia.
Sounds like a Kendrick album.
Oh, God. We planned that riff before the show. He said that. He's like, I gotta say that during the pod.
I didn't say that. I said
Kendrick album.
I said I'll say it during the pod.
Yeah, and he said it was such a lack of emotion.
Black Earth.
Black Earth.
I'm gonna name that's gonna be my album.
Black Earth.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Your album's gonna be only white women allowed.
Alex, live from Zany's, Black Earth.
Alex, Zays would never headline you.
No, that's not true.
You can't cobble together.
James,
an album.
I have a chance at headlining soon, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
see that?
I would love to open for you. Let's turn the tables.
I would
Make that happen, dude.
Let's turn the tables.
My bitch pod co-host
Give
Jeff.
me 10 before him.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
No
there
questions.
we go. After all that means you have to buy me a sandwich that night.
Oh,
You gotta buy me a Whopper.
Jeff bought me chicken fingers and fries in Madison, Wisconsin. It was $7.
The lack of gratitude is galling. $7 to $8 of my hard-earned dollars I gave to him for chicken fingers at midnight at this bar.
One time I was getting paid like $100 to open for Jeff, and
100 too many.
And he turns to me in the car and he goes, "Well, you know, when I feature here, I only got 75. So can I give you 7?" And I was like, "No, dude."
What?
You told me. Remember that in at Stillwater, the Stillwater show.
Stillwater. Where's Stillwater?
Or isn't it called Stillwater?
I don't know.
What's the show?
Where was it?
The show in Wisconsin.
Eau Claire?
Yeah.
Eau Claire,
It's called Stillwater, right?
No, a plus. It's at the plus? Yeah.
Why do I think Stillwater?
I don't know, but that okay, I don't think that happened.
Jeff
but-
turns to me and goes, "You know, I got paid 75, so maybe I can." And I said, "Jeff, no. You offered me $100."
Fair is fair, ladies
and I
gentlemen.
drove him.
Oh, whatever. I gave scintillating conversation. I taught him a little bit.
You know,
Tried to teach him about prime
I got
numbers.
75. Okay.
Yeah, did you deserve to be paid 33% more than me? Probably not.
You know, my 25 wasn't that great.
No, it wasn't then. It's
All
gotten
right.
better.
All right. Third question. Oh,
Third
thanks,
question.
thanks.
I got a question after this. It's really
when was
good.
the last time you cried?
Oh, I cry about once. I cry once a month thinking about my grandma, my beautiful grandmother.
That's lame.
What? What you? I'm not always riffing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sincere sometimes.
Is it for real?
Yeah, I love my grandma. I write my grandma a letter once or twice a month.
I made myself cry when I got dumped in October.
He made himself cry.
I couldn't
What,
cry.
did you watch your old high school basketball tapes?
I was real sad, obviously, and then I couldn't. One time or maybe like a week later, I was like, "Fuck, I feel it coming on," but I couldn't do it, so I just I gutted one out. I was like, "Come on, just do it."
Oh man, a robot learning to feel.
I know.
Cry!
like,
Why
come
won't
on.
you cry?
But then I actually,
My
but then
God.
I know I did it. I was like, "Come on, you can do this. You got this. You're actually
Oh
sad."
my God.
I was sad, dude.
You're preparing for crying like someone doing an ultra marathon. I can do this.
I'm like stretching.
Am I strong enough? You really had to prepare for it mentally.
Well, because I could feel it. I could just feel that I was like, this is the saddest I've been. Why aren't I crying?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And
a
I saw-
blonde slipped through your fingers.
I went into my room and I was like, come on. But the next time I actually cried was during the Bourdain doc.
Oh my God, really? The Bourdain doc?
Bourdain doc got me.
Man, if that's not the broiest thing I've ever heard. That's the only emotion. The Bourdain doc?
To quote Bourdain.
Oh, here we go.
Your body's not a temple. It's a oh fuck. What's it
Oh,
called?
no.
No, your body's not a temple. It's a theme park. Da 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 da.
Oh, that's what got him
Da-da-da-da.
crying. He said, so true. I have so much Molly left to do.
So true, bro.
Oh my God. You don't even cook.
I know.
You,
I don't.
You
I
cook
love
nothing, but you love
Bourdain, but I don't cook.
You don't eat anything except PB&J sandwiches.
I like the ethos, man. He's got a good vibe.
Ethos. Good word. We like that word. Good for Alex.
It's
Give
another
him
good
a little
word.
clap, everyone.
Thank you.
Ethos.
I
I got
did
a
it.
question for you. In this week's Are You Smarter Than a Dragon?
Fuck me.
Friend of the pod,
Na, na, na,
Brian
na, na,
Beck.
na.
Brian
Brian.
Beck has sent a
Brian.
question. He says he will give us $30 if Alex can name 5 of the 10 Bill of Rights in America's Constitution.
Oh my god.
Are you smarter than a patriot? This week,
absolutely.
I'll even tell you what the Bill of Rights is. The 10 Amendments. The first 10 Amendments.
Right to a fair trial.
Okay, that's one.
Right to bear arms.
That's two.
This is wrong, but freedom of the press.
That's not wrong. Unfortunately, that is correct.
Oh.
I want the money too. I hope you
right
get
to
it.
bear
That's
arms.
Dang, there's one.
Right to a fair trial. I'm trying to say them out loud.
I know.
Here.
Yeah, you think through it. Think through it.
Anything about slavery? No slaves.
No, see. It's shocking that in the greatest document ever written, they didn't mention that slavery was bad. But
isn't that like the 12th? Is that 3/5
like
compromise?
No, that's not an amendment. That's not an amendment.
Okay,
yeah.
that's not.
That's a decent guess, but it's not an amendment.
Dang,
the
right to the quarters. What's the quarters one? The right to your own.
I can't help you.
It's the right to when like the you can't like allow a soldier in your house. Right?
That's true. That's 4. That's the 3rd Amendment. Dang it, there's one that's really famous. I thought you were going to... There's one that, like, people say all the time.
The right to remain silent?
Wait, it gets close, but that's
what
not
is it?
Well, I'm not telling you I want the money.
Freedom of speech?
No, that's the same as the press. The one where people always say it on TV. People, when they get arrested, they're like...
Yeah, you have the right to remain silent. You have the right to a lawyer?
Yeah, but it's like a number. They say, the blank. I plead...
Oh, I plead the 5th. The 5th. That's the 5th Amendment?
That's the 5th Amendment. You don't have to impugn yourself.
That doesn't count. You, like, gave them
that doesn't count.
But aren't the other ones hard? No,
they are. The other ones are actually kind of obscure, but those 5 are the ones I would have thought you would know.
Sorry.
Dang it. So close, Brian, but yet so far, I guess I won't be eating tonight.
4 out of 5. That's 80%. I got a B.
4 out of 5, a B. Yeah, I guess that was good enough in the Dragovich household.
Oh, absolutely.
My parents did not allow you to come on with B's on your report card. I'll tell you that much.
A German household.
Had to have A's.
What do you know?
Had to have A's. Had to be the smartest. A for Aryan.
How many? This is from Gerard Malloy. Jerry,
friend of the
we
pod.
shouted you out last week, Jerry.
One of the hottest men on the planet.
Yeah, he's such a goon, though. How many times have you and Geoffrey had sex? And be honest, it's a safe space.
Oh, wow. He couldn't fucking handle my German worm.
That's what you call your dick?
Yeah, I thought of it the other
German
day.
worm.
That's what I'm calling it now. The German worm.
And mine's the Serbian sausage.
The Serbian sausage. Ugh. It's probably wrinkled like a sausage, too.
At times.
At times.
At times. It's got a couple folds in it.
Oh, we will never have sex with each other. Alex, I can't imagine how silent you are in bed.
It's hard to get me to say much.
Oh, no. Are you serious?
There's some girls are always like I just think it's so like some girls will talk and they're like, you know, it'll be very complicated. I don't know. It's a very.
You're mad that they're talking before or after sex. You just don't like when women talk.
I'm like, why do you even open your fucking mouth? Why?
If it ain't to suck my dick, close the mouth, lady.
I don't
agree with that.
I don't know. Sometimes it's just like, don't you know? It's like, don't you know that I'm excited to be there? Can't you tell that I'm enjoying this? Why do you want me to say, oh, your tits? Oh, you're so hot. Oh, your ass.
People like positive affirmation. They like compliments. People like to hear good shit.
Yeah, you're right. I've said nice things after. I've been like, you're great at this. Is here's something.
I bet you give her a review. You're like, you could have bounced your tits a little more in the middle.
At minute 4, I noticed you had great abs.
Yeah.
And
I bet you do count how your thrusts. You're kind of autistic.
Here's some things
down.
you can work on, though.
You are a little autistic. We can admit it.
I think that's what bonds us.
That's what bonds us. You won't admit it because you're too weak to admit you have flaws. I embrace my disfigurement. I love my disease.
Yeah, yours is like so flagrant. It's so like apparent.
Mine's over the top.
Yeah.
I'm one of the most I'm the autistic comedian with the fattest ass in America.
You have an undeserved big ass.
I have a huge ass, and everyone's asking to grab it because of the pod.
Well, it's why you gotta. It goes both ways. You get that Buddha belly, and then you got the ass. And the back.
They equal out.
You have a junk in the front and in the back and in the trunk.
I got a bit of a male fupa going on. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I do. I have really bad posture.
All right, I guess we're not going to answer that question because
Well,
Jeff can't admit that he's had sex less than 5 times, and that's okay.
I've had sex with about 18 women.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
It's true, and I hope all of them are listening right now.
All right.
Love to you, ladies. Love
right.
to you.
I'm
Thanks
not
for everything.
I'm not gonna put Jeff on the spot because that's like Jeff asking me like a real question about history that I'm embarrassed to answer.
I would love to really get.
We're not
People
gonna
keep telling me they love when I ask you about history. They
well,
like.
well, then
when
I'm
we
not gonna
talk
ask you
about
how
it.
many women you've really had sex
That's
with.
true. I
We're
don't.
gonna-
It's 17 to 20.
Shut up. We'll move on. You don't have to lie.
I mean,
to
it's
our
easy
fucking
when it only
loyal-
takes 5 seconds.
to
It's
our
not a big
loyal
commitment
fan
on
base.
their part.
All right, this is from Kelly McQuiggan.
God, he has to do them all. This is the last one. I refuse to talk about these people anymore.
Well, let me see if there's a better one.
End with a banger.
Okay, yeah. Sorry,
got
sorry,
things I
Kelly.
gotta
That one's not that.
Oh
good.
no, you can't read her name and not read her question. Kelly, we love you. Kelly McGuigan.
All right, fine, fuck it. All right, hey Kelly, long-time listener, first-time caller. That's what she said.
There we
do you,
go. I
do you
like
guys
it.
believe in ghosts, and have you ever encountered one?
Oh, my girlfriend loves ghosts. She's obsessed with ghost shit. It's
Really?
not real. I do
Your
not
girlfriend, the licensed therapist? I thought we were a facts-only household.
Everyone has their one bad opinion. I mean, you have yours about the gays, and
I'm learning,
learning.
but the jury's still out.
the jury is not out. We want that to be clear. Galax is clearly bisexual.
Galax.
Galax, I was going to say
Gay
gay
Alex.
Alex. You are a little gay.
No,
Come on.
no.
You've never had a sexual thought about a man?
Never.
Never. Come on.
I just can't
Even
do
looking
it.
across at me for an hour a week.
I'm too Serbian.
You
my
never
my
think about
dad.
these cracked lips.
My dad said one day when I was about 9 years old, he looked at me. My brother called me gay. My dad walking out of the living room, he said, "Alex, don't worry, you're not gay. It's not in our blood."
And that doesn't mean that your dad is right, though. He's probably gay, too.
And that is a Serbian
Alex's
house.
dad is gay.
My dad's not gay, dude.
He might be. I think everyone's bisexual. Everyone's
Everyone's
got a
a little
little
bi.
bi. I'm about 15% gay.
Yeah,
I'm still
yeah,
figuring
Jeff,
out
we,
women.
We know you're. Maybe yeah. If you have this many flops with women, maybe you should just give the dudes a shot.
I don't have flops with women.
Maybe
Women
you'll last
love
longer
me.
than 30 seconds with a Paul.
Well, that may be true. I need a little tight anus
Yeah,
to keep my cum in.
I hooked up with Eric last week. What do you know? I lasted a half hour.
That could be the problem. If you're a man and you want to fuck me, hit me up. I probably won't do it, but it's good to.
You're fucking your girl. You're like, babe, just talk in a lower voice.
yeah. Tell me about Home Improvement. I want to get fucked by a trucker,
Yeah.
like a gay woodsman. That's what I'm.
You
more
want a
into.
butch dude.
A manly man. None of this effeminate stuff. I want a man who could fucking chop wood for the fire afterwards.
Maybe that'll work in the one-nighters in Iowa. You just look at some guy named Frank and be like,
Yeah.
you want to fuck
Yeah, but
me,
you've been
don't
thinking
you?
about it since Nam, buddy.
Yeah.
We know what you did in the service, and I'm here to do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nam is a short for Vietnam. It was a conflict we were embroiled in the 60s and 70s.
That we lost.
That we lost due to the lack of leadership at the top by Richard Nixon.
That's what I was going to say.
We'll get maybe the next time I'll ask you what you think happened in the Vietnam War.
Okay, next time.
Next, I'll give you a week even to research. I'll
Okay,
give you a
fine.
week to prepare.
You know I'm not going to
I know you're not
it.
going to. That's the thing. You still the Pythagorean theorem, man.
Right, it's a right triangle.
That's not what it is.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
like-
potato.
That's like saying a hamburger's a bun.
Sure.
It's not. It's not the same thing. You're not getting the whole picture.
Okay, you didn't want any of these questions, but move on.
I
What
got
do you got
some.
for me?
I
What do you got
signed up
me?
for my first OnlyFans this week. Signed up for someone's OnlyFans.
I'm worried about the relationship that you and your girl
What?
have.
That's not bad to sign up for an OnlyFans.
Your fucking pillows.
You think
you're
she
on
doesn't watch? She watches
OnlyFans.
porn. It's the same thing. What's wrong with that?
I mean, OnlyFans is like that's whack, man.
How is that whack? What?
That means you're I don't know, you're using to jerk off with?
Nah, I actually unsubscribed already. I wasn't really a fan of it.
What were
but
you using it for?
I just thought this girl was hot, and I was like, let's try it out. $5, see what's up, and it wasn't for me.
Of course.
She was hot. Loved the pictures, lady.
A woman naked wasn't for Jeff.
Loved the pictures. Great body, but I'm not interested.
The breadcrumbs just keep adding up. The breadcrumbs are leading us.
Oh, the female
somewhere.
body is beautiful, but it's just not for me.
It's just not the male body.
It's not the male body. I have a beautiful body. People love it.
You don't, Jude. We know this. We've talked about your body enough.
If you
Your
want
body
a skeleton,
stinks.
baby, here, come to me. I look fresh out of Auschwitz.
You're the only droopy skeleton ever.
The skinniest man with somehow extra skin folds.
Right.
They couldn't stretch it over my bones.
You
any
do have
tighter.
the body of a guy that used to be 300 pounds.
Yeah, that is true. I do. I have really sharp elbows
like
too.
like a guy that like can't afford to do like the skin cutting procedure.
Oh,
or whatever.
yeah.
What's it called, James? Like it's a
Skin graft?
No, it's like a
Skin fold?
Tucking.
Tuck.
The
Yeah.
tuck.
You can't afford tucking.
I can't afford the tummy tuck. That's why I got a neck like this.
Yeah.
I got
If you said you're like, oh yeah, I was in 2020, I was actually 275. People would be like, oh my god, dude. That
Do
is
I
so.
have former fat energy?
I mean, it just looks horrible. Look at you. Yeah.
The thing is actually the opposite. I used to be way skinnier.
Then
Can you imagine? I used to weigh 30 pounds
And then
less.
to quote Joe McMahon, you hung all those decisions on it, on your body. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. I used to weigh 130 pounds in college.
Really?
Yeah.
And this is before booze.
That was about when I started boozing.
Booze
yeah.
just formed some pockets in your
Booze
body.
got a little paunch. I got a little punch. It's good.
It has cleared my skin up not to really,
Yeah,
not to
it
drink
makes you look
anymore.
better not to drink. I mean,
You wouldn't know, but
I wouldn't know. I hope if I stopped drinking for a month, I would be the hottest man in America.
that's not true.
I'm not gonna drink in February, and by the end, I'm gonna fuck everyone.
Maybe don't drink with me in like solidarity until my myocarditis goes away.
Yeah, okay, America. No drinking till Alex is better. No more
Man.
drinking. Solidarity. We've got to stick together with this poor man.
Hey, drag queens, Osmonds Nation, I
Put
need you
the
now
drink
more,
down.
I need you now more than ever, baby.
We're willing to extend an olive branch. We're coming together for this.
This is the only like in the Civil War, or what was the Civil War? They didn't fire on Christmas, right?
World War I. Good anecdote. World War I. He was close.
That's what we're gonna.
close.
This is our Christmas.
Would love to hear your thoughts on World War I too.
Oh no, Franz Ferdinand, right?
Oh yeah, you only know because of the band. Franz Ferdinand, good band. Good band.
That riff is so good in that song.
Yeah, it is. I'm trying to think of one last thing to talk about in this pod. One last thing. One last thing. Let's say. Oh yeah. Okay. Weren't we gonna talk about Tentgate?
Oh no, we can't.
We can't talk about Tentgate.
That doesn't have. No, we don't have enough time.
Oh, next week, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna talk about
Tentgate's gonna be
one of the
big.
sauciest stories of all time.
Tentgate's gonna be so. That's a good teaser.
Tentgate is gonna get your
next. Let's lead with
message us and
Tentgate.
guess what Tentgate is.
Let's
We
lead
want
with
you to
Tentgate next
guess
week.
what I did in a tent to a friend of ours. It's
Yeah.
not criminal. It's not criminal. It's funny.
Oh,
It's fun and flirty.
If it's criminal, it's a gray area for
It's
sure.
like it's not criminal. It's beautiful.
on
what
Judge
happened.
Mathis, you don't know what would
It's
happen.
It could be, and Judge Mathis might have something to say to me about what I did. Some people could.
That's a great teaser, actually. This is great.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Try to think about what Tentgate is. It happened last year in northern Wisconsin.
Jeff was lonely.
I was lonely with some friends, and sometimes to stay warm on those cold fall nights, you gotta do things.
Next week, find out.
You gotta do some things.
You'll find out.
You're not proud of when the sun comes up in the morning.
Right.
But you've got to wake up and you've got to put your boots on and you got to keep on living after what you did in the tent.
Tentgate next week.
Tentgate next week. Where are you at this weekend?
I'm in Bloomington, Indiana,
Are you-
featuring at the Comedy Attic.
He's at the Comedy Attic, but it's coming out next weekend. Next week, so.
Oh, the next week? No,
We were trying to figure out the dates with Alex.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're
next
featuring
week
a
right now.
Comedy Attic.
Yeah.
Next weekend.
A club.
I will
A
be
club.
at, it is an A club, good club. I will be at Comedy Corner Underground in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Great, fun little club. Alex opened for me there once, but now, thankfully, I've moved on with my openers.
That's fair.
Picked another tall white man,
Who?
John Gasper.
Oh, that's a good opener.
He's
yeah.
got a car. and Alex doesn't have a car.
That-
And he's got 25, and Alex doesn't have 25.
That's what it comes
So
down to sometimes.
You the man who owns the car gets the gigs.
For sure.
That's how it is. That's the secret to life. That is the secret.
I
Do
tried.
we want to do one last little talking point? Or are you the tent gate? We're gonna end on tent gate.
Yeah,
You
that's
think
a good teaser.
Are you happy about that?
Yeah, that's
you
a
feel
great
good
teaser.
about that? Okay, we'll allow it. We'll allow it. Australia, we love you.
Wait,
Ukraine,
let's look at the
look at
numbers.
the countries that were
Let's look at the
listening
numbers
this week.
real
We
quick
love to
before.
check in around the world. If anyone in Kazakhstan is listening, that the only state not listening, Montana and North Dakota, we'll get you. We'll get you.
Wait, go back up. Damn, Australia is up to 77.
Yeah.
Australia's at 77. What about India?
Portugal's actually up there.
Portugal, 17
Climbing.
in Portugal. So our number 4 is Australia. Okay. Norway, doing very well. The women are beautiful in Norway.
The blondes in
We
Norway.
and the United Kingdom would love to come to the United Kingdom. Russia at 4. After all we've said about you, it's the media. They're censoring us.
We're
in
on your
Russia.
team, Russia.
2 in Iceland.
Any African nations listening to us?
Is there
South
anyone in
Africa,
South- is there anyone
one
in fucking
person.
Serbia that's listening to
Yeah,
this
we're
shit?
any Serbian? None?
None.
Wow.
Oh, no, three. We went up.
Man, that would have been. That's just your uncles. They're like, wow, listen to this little gay relative of ours in the U.S.
How do I not have?
The Serbians, that's our people.
We've talked about Serbia every
That's the
podcast.
only thing I respect about Alex is his bloodline. Everything he does is bad, but your race has done some good things. And I like the Serbian people. They're
Right.
good. They're good. Djokovic, though, you're kind of starting to be like a little Djokovic with your vax views.
You know what? If
little
the
bit.
vaccine treated me right, if the vaccine did right by me, you wouldn't hear a peep.
Oh my God!
But the science has
I
been
think
in
you
question.
were just primed to fall. Your body was about to decay, and the vaccine was just the little nudge over the ledge.
I did smoke quite a few cigarettes.
There
in
we
the past
go.
couple
And
months.
isn't that interesting, ladies and gentlemen? It's something to think about. Isn't
Something to
that
think about.
interesting? Yet another example. Well, you guys, it's been good. It's been fun. Rihanna's pregnant. Everything's falling apart. We got to read our sponsor for the week. Sponsor for the week. This week we are sponsored by the National Council of Blonde Women. The byline they sent me, they said, "Leave us alone, Alex Dragovich. We have hopes and dreams. We are more than cum dumpsters. Please stop asking us out to Carrabba's Italian Grill." The Blondes of America had that message. They paid me
I don't
$30.
take girls to Carrabba's.
He
by the
wouldn't
way.
even take him to Carrabba's.
I
He doesn't
don't take
respect
him
women
to-
enough to take him to Carrabba's.
I don't take him to Carrabba's.
He goes to Applebee's.
No, I don't
We go after
to
9
Applebee's.
Babe for half price apps. That's
I'm
where
not
you're
a cheap
going.
date. I'm not a cheap date.
Yeah, you're probably not. You're probably good at dating.
I know you're a fucking cheap date.
You know what? I am a little stingy. I'll be honest. I am.
If the girl says, "Don't worry, I got it," you go, "Okay."
Well, I have done that
Okay.
before. I have done that. And that's fine.
Feminism.
Feminism. We're making chicken carbonara tonight, me and my girlfriend. So don't say I'm not a romantic, America. Don't say
Guys,
that.
this has been a great episode.
It's been a good episode. Alex wants it to end. His heart's beating a little slowly. He's sweating profusely. We've got to go. It's been a great episode. You're going to want to follow us on Instagram at JeffreyATM, Geoffrey, ass to mouth, JeffreyATM.
I'm
And
Alex
where are you at?
Drags.
He's at
Alex
Drags. Message us with questions, comments, any pics you got of yourself. We'd love to see what the fans look like out there. Face only. Face only. Men only also.
Yeah,
Attractive
this,
men.
The new subplot about you being maybe gay is really intriguing
It's
to me.
really it's intriguing to you because you're homophobic.
And
It's
that,
just normal
I
to
said,
most
I said
people.
the jury's out. I
The
said
jury's out. God. Okay. Next week we ask Alex what happened in the Vietnam War. You've been an idiot for listening. Bye.